Howdy YouTube, to whom it may concern. Kind of a tool guy. Really didn't know much about rugs. I did some reading and watching today. And I really abused this rug. I got it about a month ago, free on Craigslist in a town. I spent about $6 on vehicular costs getting there and back. I was kind of excited because, area rugs aren't free all the time. And it looked like it wasn't totally crap. They said they were remodeling. It was in a nice area called Davis, California. And it needed to be vacuumed, I thought. So I left it out in the driveway during rainy season, and it sprinkled a bit. Didn't worry too much about it. I just left it out overnight. I was going to vacuum it the next day. And I come out to see that the dog had pissed all over it and took a shit on it. Not my dog, by the way. The neighbor's lovely Chihuahua. Can I say that on YouTube? And I was really pissed. And I didn't know what I was doing. And I didn't realize that I was dealing with one of these machine-made rugs. And that they have these latex adhesives that often become deteriorated with water exposure. So I soaked it in dollar store pet odor removal. And I think I had some carpet stain cleaner left over. I don't know. And I put it up on sawhorses after about an hour or so with it sitting on the concrete. Put it up on sawhorses and I spread it out, which is really hard to do because it's like 100 pounds. It's really heavy. And I kind of crumple it up so that there was a crevasse about that big. And I took my pressure washer to it. It's a Sunjo electric pressure washer. And I tried to pressure wash all the soap out and let it dry overnight in that position. And then I shop vacuumed it the next day to try to get a fair amount of the fluid out. I think I spent about 10 minutes doing that. And it was still definitely wet to the touch, but I didn't want it to get rained on. So I took it off the sawhorses and I rolled it up and then I draped it over this chair. This chair was oriented this direction. It kind of crinkled to the floor down about a 45 or so degree angle. And this is the reveal. I don't know what to expect. There is a stain, sort of, or like moisture. There it is. This smells like semen. And I would love to be able to produce that much, but I can't. Like semen and mold. It's an interesting combination. So they said they were getting rid of it because they didn't like the colors. So it is definitely more wrinkly than it was before. It used to lay pretty much flat. And now it doesn't. Definitely doesn't. It was way flatter earlier. It's still wet, even though it's been on that chair for like a month. It is a 250 knot per square inch wool rug. And the fibers are coming out, which I thought was... The fibers were previously coming out. I think that's maybe why they got rid of it. Even before the abuse. That's why I wanted to vacuum it, is because there was this stuff all over. And apparently that's a symptom of the latex adhesive failing. Damn, it came right out. Make a good project for a tweaker. It's still nice and soft, so as a protective barrier between the hardwood for a pet, hopefully a responsible pet, it's still functional. I was hoping it would miraculously turn out better. So I will leave this down for a few days and see what happens. See, you can't blame me because the care instructions weren't functional. It's an 8x11 rug. Now this rug I got for free today, and did not leave it outside. Although I did roll it up and fold it and throw it in the back of a dirty truck. And yeah, it's definitely hand woven. It's wool. 256 knots per inch. Apparently the max for wool is about 450. Haven't vacuumed it yet. It's got this problem area right here. They paid $35 for it, and I paid $0. You know, I like flowers. It's my first tile floor. It's a granite slab. So this is my favorite floor covering. So the dark spot over there is approximately the same apparent location of the crevasse. It did extend all the way across where I used the pressure washer, and this thing does not like to dry out, apparently. I don't know how to use this. How to use your Hoover wind tunnel. Just insert the handle into here, insert this thing into there, turn it on, and then after you turn it on, use your foot to push it down. Well, I'm having a little trouble here.
Oh, snap!
Three days later.
So, the wrinkles are definitely still there. They get about an inch high. They definitely have died down since the few days before. It does not look like they're going to disappear, though. It seems like they've kind of reached their stasis point. They existed primarily along the lines of where I did some pressure washing and left them soaking wet overnight. So don't do that. If the wrinkles do go away, I will add this to the comment section